Okay, we are live, yes. So I'm streaming after a day. I didn't stream yesterday. I took a day off because yesterday, yeah, I went to college and I was surviving on 4 hours of sleep, so I just didn't have the energy to come back and stream. It's okay. I think a few breaks here and there are totally fine. Okay, so let's just do what we usually do. Probably start with a POTD and then move on to JavaScript. Let's start. Oops, what is this? Hmm. Leetcode has a discount. Who the hell is paying $40 to Leetcode for 1 month? That's crazy. On top of that, if you're jobless, because I think nobody does Leetcode in their job, do they? Okay, so this is the question. I'm on the right side, right? Yep. Given a string S, return the number of unique palindromes of length 3 plus subsequence of S. Okay. Even if there are multiple ways to obtain the subsequence, it is still only counted once. So we only care about the palindrome, not the number of ways. Unique palindromes, okay. A palindrome is a string that okay. A subsequence of a why am I sleepy? A subsequence of a string is a new string generated from the original string. Yeah. For example, ACE is a subsequence but not a palindrome. For AABCA, we have ABA, AAA, ACA. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so this involves. Yo, what's up, bro, Aaron? What's up? What? Yeah, and one more update. The rated ratings rolled out for the last contest. Did you give the last contest, Aaron? If yes, what's your rating now? I luckily got in fact, you know what? My rating is 1693 now. I luckily got a +4 and +1. No. +4. Yeah, +1 is from previous week. I thought I might fall, but I guess I got lucky. I'm very close to 1700, but I'm kind of scared that this week I might not be able to attempt the bi-weekly contest. What's your rating now? I got +8. What's your rating in total now? Bro, I really wish I reached 1700 at least before 15 contests. Hmm. Okay. Right, so we want come on, bro. We want subsequence subsequence of length 3, right? Okay. Bro, come on. I just started giving contests from past 2 months. Yeah, even I just started. I've given 13 contests as of now. How many have you given? We want subsequence of length 3, which are palindrome. Okay, so this is the question. Now, of course, subsequence nudges you towards the pick no pick DP problem, right? Like pick a character or don't pick it. But the key here, I think, that pick no pick might be a bit of overkill. What we need to realize that the length is 3. Length is 3. And for a string of length 3 to be palindrome, it can only have two ways. It can be like, let's say, PPP, like all three characters same, or first and last same, and the middle is different, right? PQP. So this is what we need to find. How many? Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I have something in my mind right now. Let's take an example. For, I'll iterate over the string and mm, take two cases. First to count all this one and then to this. First, let's focus on this. For this, what we'll do is, as soon as we find two same characters, we'll find the length of the substring that exists between them. Right? If we found a B, and let's say we have three characters in here, then this forms three subsequence, which which are a palindrome. No, not really. We want to find unique. Oh, okay. We can just maintain a hmm. We want to find number of unique characters in the substring between them, which we'll just then add. Hmm. Okay. Makes sense, bro. Makes sense. That is the thing. Because let's say if we had a PQR here, PQR, then we'll have three subsequence. But if we had a PPQ, then we only have two subsequence, right? In between them. I got you've given 11 contests. Okay, bro, I got stuck in tutorial. Hell, I'm unable to solve any question on my own. Tell me what to do. Pro tutorials? You're talking about DSA tutorials, right? I think even after watching the tutorials, don't just copy paste the code. Just uh, what do you call it? Yeah, just look at the code, try to understand the logic, and then write the code from your own memory. Try to code it on your own. You can try taking an LE, then LE first and last index, and just middle elements. You can try taking an element and then LE first and last index, and just middle elements in between each LE. I couldn't really understand what did you try to say there, but okay. Hmm. I think we'll have to use a set here. What we'll do is we want to the simple logic is we want to know the number of unique cars between any two intervals. Okay, between any two intervals. That's what we want to do. Want to know, right? Hmm. That's what we want to know. For that, we can maintain a prefix sum for unique cars. Right, prefix sum for unique characters. Right. Am I overcomplicating it? What's the it it has a 73% acceptance rate, so it looks kind of straightforward and goes from 10 raised to 5. Prince Gupta, yes bro, हो गया. Hmm. I think yeah, we should like car. Let's call it S or car. Let's. Do we need a prefix sum array here, which basically tells us how many unique characters exist, or I think so. It basically tells us how many unique characters exist up until a point. Let's try, bro. I'm really bad at Leetcode. Vector int prefix sum is going to be of length int n equals to else dot length The problem is between any two same characters, we need to find the number of unique characters in between it, right? Hmm. We need to find the number of unique characters in between it. And then there's this another case of all three same, that is a different proportion. Bro, 3.5 Prince Gupta. Tell me best approach to learn DSA, tell your own experience. Just practice, bro. Just keep solving questions. Stop watching tutorials and then copy pasting the code. It has never helped. Try to understand the approach and then try to code it on your own. And +1, and it's going to be, let's call it 0. Okay, now for car C of S, what we'll do is not okay. Let's call it my set dot insert that C, and then we'll int x equals to my set dot size, and then prefix sum dot push back, not push back. I think, yeah, we could just do int I equals to 0, I less than s dot length, I plus plus car C equals to s I, prefix sum I equals to x, as simple as that, right? This will give us the so now for this, what we have here is this prefix sum. It would give 1 1 2 2 3 3 3, as simple as that. hmm hmm let's say we did not have this b here. Right, let's say we did not. I need to take an example and then try to copy this. Let's say we had an example like CA. Okay, this would make sense. Now if we make the prefix sum, it's going to 1 1 2 3 3 3 3, as simple as that. Now for these two elements, we need to check how many unique characters are there in between them. For that, what we can do is this minus this, it gives us 2. Yep, it gives us 2. So we got the unique characters. Is it that simple? Yeah. Okay, so curl contest है. Yeah, bro, but that's what I'm scared. I don't think so I might be able to attend tomorrow's contest. I have some plans. Sunday का तो दूंगा, but कल का I'm not really sure. And I'm feeling so bad about it because I'm so close to 1700 now. I want to reach 1700 before 15 contests, but let's see. Now what we can do is calculate all A, B, calculate all P, Q, P palindromes for int last LE. Now what we okay, we'll create a vector which is going to be not vector. We'll create an unordered map which is going to store car and int their indexes, last indexes. Now for car C of S, in fact let's iterate using numbers. Point I equals to 0, I is less than your S dot length I plus plus. Okay, okay, right, okay, maybe same. So you won't give tomorrow's contest? Will you not give tomorrow's contest? Atar bro. Check if the element has been already seen. If car C equals to Si, if you can say last index dot find C is not equal to last index dot end, then what you'll do is int previous index equals to last index of this your C, and you have the current index at I, and we have an answer. Int answer equals to 0. Int unique cars in between those two elements would be like to find between 3 and 1, it would be r minus 1 prefix sum of r minus 1 minus prefix sum of l minus 1, right? But we can't have l minus 1. Wait. No, prefix sum of l plus 1, prefix sum of l plus 1 and r minus 1. Yeah, unique cars equals to prefix sum of r is I minus 1 plus, not minus, prefix sum of your prev index plus 1, right? And then answer plus equals to unique car, and then you just simply update the last index of C equals to I, as simple as that. Yeah, I think this would at least count as all the PQP palindromes. We can just try running this. We can just try check if this is working correctly. Return return answer. Let's see out adding unique car for your C, right? Let's see if this is working correctly. Of course the answer is still incomplete. Dunga kal ka contest. Okay, let me see your rating. Bro, you're the same rating as me. You're 1691 and I am 1693. Yeah, we are the same rating. But you're gonna give tomorrow's contest, so you might as well do better. For ADC, we're getting 0. Adding 0 for A, of course. And then for this, why is it adding? For just a minute. Okay, let's see what's happening wrong here. For I and Prevendix. Yo, what's up, Cruz bro? What's up? How have you been? हमारी rating में 19-20 का फर्क चल रहा है. Bro, we are the same rating. What do you mean like 19-20 का फर्क? For 1 0 it is adding 0. For 4 and 1, 4 this is the fourth one, and 1. Why is it adding only 1? Okay, so that's a problem. For AAA BCA, why is it only adding only 1? What is the prefix sum going to look like? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, this isn't even the... What the hell, bro? Yeah, bro. Okay, so this is the... What is the prefix sum going to look like? 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. Now to find the number of unique characters, we did prefix sum of r minus 1 minus prefix sum of l. Oh, we should be doing prefix sum of l. My bad. I did a wrong mistake. Minus prefix sum of previous index. Yeah, this would give the adding 2 for. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, so I think we just need to add that second case, which counts palindromic subsequence for PPP. For that, we'll simply count the total frequencies. Right, for that we'll simply count the total frequencies. Now what we'll do is last index dot clear. Last index dot clear, or we can make another hash unordered map. It's going to be car of int and frequencies for car c of... We can in fact frequency of c plus plus. Now what we'll do is for auto it of your frequency, for every 4 same characters we can... For 3 characters we have one subsequence which is palindromic. For 4 a we have 1 and 2. For 5 we're going to have 1, 2, 3, right? That's it. No, we just want the unique ones. Oh, I'm sorry. If it dot second is greater than equal to 3, then you can say answer plus plus. Okay, so this should now be technically correct. We're getting a wrong answer for this. Expected is 4. B. Let's see where are B. Okay. Now for this, for 0, 1, it's adding 0 makes sense. Adding for 3, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 1, it's adding 1 makes sense. BCB, it added BCB. For 5, 3, for 3 and 5, it's adding 1 makes sense. And adding 0 for 6, why did it add 0? Damn, did I just find a... Okay, I think I just found a logic flaw in my code. Bro, because look at in this one the prefix sum would be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. So to find the unique characters in between here, holy shit, bro. Okay, this isn't correct. Unique characters isn't correct. God damn, bro. We'll have to think of something else. The issue is that for ABA, it is telling me that there have been. This doesn't tell us the number of unique characters. This tells us the number of new characters that have been introduced. Okay, this tells us the number of new characters that have been introduced. So here the new cars equals to 0. New cars equals to 0. Right. And the window size equals to 1. We'll have repeating cars plus new car equals to window size, right? Equals to window size. This is the logic. We'll have repeating cars and some new characters and they'll make up the window size. Now since window size is 1 and new cars equals to 0, we can simply say that the repeating characters equal to 1. What am I doing? Man, Blender is... Bro, Cruz, show some of your work. What have you done on Blender? Show some of your work. If there's a window size of, let's say, 5 and new cars equals to 3. New cars equals to 3. Then we can say 2 are old cars, but are those 2 repeating? Bro, I think prefix sum might not just work here. Prefix sum doesn't seem to work here. What the hell, bro? This doesn't look like a tough question and I'm stuck on it. Check Discord DM, okay. Bro, you've sent nothing. Nope. Haven't received anything. Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. Between any two window, what we want to find is we want to find the number of unique characters. The number of unique characters between any two window. What prefix sum tells us is the number of new characters. We don't care about new characters. We want. Makes sense. Okay. That logic. Shortest spine finder. Bro. This looks so cool. So is this like an animation or you're actually running the algorithm? Or is this like simply a pre-calculated animation? Because this looks so cool. You should post this on LinkedIn. Just think about the property of three-length palindrome. Yeah, I know that there can be only two types, right? All three are same or PQP. PQP. I'm stuck about at the part now. Let's say we wait, what was the example I was working about? Now between any two same elements, we need to calculate the number of unique elements between that window, right? That is where I'm stuck about. How can we do that? Number of unique elements between any two elements. There are 26 characters in total. So we just subtract the frequency of every character. It's running. Wait a minute. For an index I, it should have one character to the left and same character to the right. Oh, okay. So we just run the palindrome check for. Okay, okay. So let me just duplicate this. I don't want to lose this code. But bro saying that we can. That makes sense. Now it's running on Blender itself. Damn, I took help of a stranger dude. I'm gonna make it more better. Bro, that looks really cool. I've made this extra visualizer, but I run it on like browser. I don't do it on Blender. That looks crazy impressive. Think the other way for an element on its ith index. Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. I'm stupid. I was stuck in this PQP. This one makes more sense and it's easier. I don't know why I was trying to solve it in big O of n. And I if now now the thing is, hmm, okay. So what we want to do is we don't want this bullshit. We just like take every element and check that there should exist uh there should exist on its right side and its left side the same element. That's what we want to check, right? We can do that by checking the frequency of every character from A to Z on the right and on the left. But that would calculate duplicates, bro. That would calculate. I'm gonna make a comparison to okay, Dijkstra versus A star. Bro, I have this exact same project. You know what? Let me just show it now. But of course, you are running it on Blender, which has like 10 times better visualization. What the hell? Max window size will be the first occurrence of a car and last occurrence of it. So you're telling me, what did I open? Maximum window size would be the first occurrence of a character and the last occurrence of it. Why am I acting so dumb today? Why can't I solve this stupid ass question? So the logic was to go over every character and check if there exists a if there exists any matching character on its left and right. Right. Oh, I think I have it. Oh, I think I have it. Yep. For every what do we call it? For every character, we can store its first and last index, first index, and last index. And then what we do is when we reach, let's say, this element, we iterate over our A to Z array of first and last character. And then we see, does that first and last character lie on the left and right of our character? And yeah, if it does, then we do answer plus plus, right? Answer plus plus. But how do we eliminate duplicates here? Hmm. How do we eliminate duplicates here, bro? Right. And all car in between the window will count in palindrome. Yep, makes sense. Where am I getting confused at then? Let's try to like erase this bullshit that I wrote. There can be only two ways to make a three length palindrome. That is either all three same or PQP. The simple logic is we want to find a character and then check how many you want to. We can do it like find a middle element and check if there exists a element which is same on the left and right. Okay, okay. Like if there exists an element on its left and on its right which are the same, we can do by storing the first index and last index of every element. But the point is, how do we, god damn, how do we calculate the duplicates here? How do we remove the duplicates? Because let's say we had a string like A, B, C, B, A. Now this would count A, and this would also count A and A, right? So how do we get rid of duplicates? This C would count B and would count A and A. That makes sense. Bro, it's actually embarrassing. I can't solve this question. Yo, Shaitan is here. What's up, bro? Even GDF5 uses A star. Oh, does it? I mean, it's better than this extra. For example, in this window of B would be 0 to 5, and we will count unique characters between 0 to 5. That will contribute. Yeah, that makes sense. How's the placement? Okay, I need to stop this. How's the placement season going on? Meh, not good. Same we will do for each car. Bro, Yash, can you please stop spamming? It's not going good. Is it daily problem? Yeah, it's the POTD and yet I'm acting so trash on it. Number of